Boise has a lot of awesome locations to display its culture. But for me, the one that sticks out the most on a personal level is all about games. And that's probably because of childhood. I didn't grow up in Boise, but I did spend some time here. And when I was a kid, most of that time was spent on day trips traveling up here. I play a card game called Magic the Gathering, and since I was about 14 years old, I've played it competitively. So my first experience with All About Games was as a 14-year-old coming into this new location and admiring to the left all of the board games on the wall of various different kinds and things hanging from the roof, and then a beautiful store that opens up where people play games. And when I was a kid, that stuck out to me as being a really lively and vibrant place. I kind of felt safe right away at All About Games, even though I was there to play in a competitive tournament where people had flocked across the Northwest to be in the room together. And that's kind of what All About Games does a little bit. It brings people together to find something that they have in common, which is gaming. As I grew older, I still had experiences with All About Games because I was traveling to tournaments there to be able to play. So it kind of became my home in Boise because it's where a lot of those sorts of events were happening. So for me, it's always felt as a comfortable place, a place where a person can express themselves in various ways. That's a lot of what gamers want, is that comfortability to express themselves. And though stuff like the Big Bang Theory has really made nerds sexy, it hasn't always been that way. And when I was a kid, I kind of wanted to hide from people the fact that I played Magic as much as I did. Now that I'm an adult, I can see just how important a location like All About Games is. And perhaps that's because I want other people to be able to find their outlet in safe space. If you didn't know already, Boise has a pretty big nerd culture, and a lot of people play games around here, and All About Games has been at the heart of that for a long time, being open longer than most of the card shops in this area. And for me, what that means is a place where people are able to be themselves, a place where people are supported to be a little different and also have an outlet for their imagination. That's why I like All About Games.